Good evening and welcome. This is the WolfTimes News Desk, fast, fearless and focused. It's Saturday, October 11th, 2025. Pakistan's major cities, Lahore, Rawalpindi and Islamabad continue to reel from severe disruptions following violent clashes between police and Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan workers during their Al-Aqsa March. What began as a rally in solidarity with Palestine has escalated into a province-wide security crisis, paralyzing daily life for millions and prompting the government to impose strict emergency measures. In Lahore, life remained at a complete standstill for the second consecutive day. Police sealed all major entry and exit points, including Multan Road, Multan Road and Chauburji, with heavy containers, barbed wires and armored vehicles. Commuters were stranded for hours as police and rangers took control of major intersections. Public transport, including the Metro bus and Orange Line train, was completely suspended. Many were forced to abandon their vehicles and walk long distances through narrow residential lanes. TLP workers gathered near the party's headquarters at Yatim Khana Chowk, where clashes broke out when protesters tried to push through barricades. Police responded with baton charges and heavy tear gas shelling, while demonstrators hurled stones and attempted to remove barriers. The TLP has claimed 3 of its workers were killed and dozens injured, a charge rejected by Punjab police, who say officers were only using anti-riot gear. 13 policemen, including a station house officer, were injured during the confrontation. Residents described the situation as a lockdown without announcement. Tear gas shells drifted through homes, schools were closed early, and shopkeepers in the Chauburji and Islamabad shuttered businesses out of fear. In Rawalpindi, extraordinary security arrangements brought the city to a complete halt. Murree Road from Murree Road to Faizabad was turned into a fortress. Containers, police trucks, and barbed wires sealed every entry point. Markets, schools, and offices remained shut. Internet and mobile networks were suspended, leaving residents cut off from communication. Police detained over 135 TLP supporters across Rawalpindi in overnight raids. Witnesses reported that even motorcyclists were forced to crawl under the containers to pass through, while pedestrians walked miles due to a total public transport shutdown. For many, it was a day of frustration and fatigue. A city frozen under the weight of protest and state power. In the federal capital, Islamabad, the red zone was completely sealed off. Containers blocked Serena Chowk, Express Chowk, Nadra Chowk and Marriott Chowk, effectively cutting off access to government offices and diplomatic missions. The Islamabad Traffic Police implemented a detailed diversion plan, rerouting all vehicles away from Faizabad and banning heavy traffic from entering the city. Metro and CDA intercity buses were suspended indefinitely. For residents of the twin cities, travel became nearly impossible, a rare paralysis in the nation's capital. Citing security concerns, the Interior Minister directed the Pakistan Telecommunication Authority to suspend mobile internet in Islamabad and Rawalpindi indefinitely. At the same time, the Punjab government imposed Section 144 for 10 days, banning all public gatherings, rallies and processions. The order also includes a strict ban on the display of weapons and use of loudspeakers. Officials clarified that these restrictions will not apply to prayers, weddings, funerals, or official businesses, but anyone attempting to remove police barricades or provoke unrest will face legal consequences. For now, Lahore, Rawalpindi, and Islamabad remain under tight surveillance, barricaded, silent, and uncertain. Citizens are bearing the brunt of political and religious confrontation once again. Whether this crisis leads to dialogue or deepens into further conflict remains the question for Pakistan's leadership tonight. You are watching the WolfTimes News Desk. Fast, fearless and focused. Stay tuned for more verified updates as we continue to bring you the stories shaping Pakistan's streets and its politics.